It doesn't even take into account the fact that both JP Morgan and Wells Fargo have agreed to let people use and benefit from charge in more than one way, like for credit cards, loans, mortgage payments, and many other things. All of that $9 trillion will, of course, move into XRP, and the XRP ledger will start to change throughout BlackRock. This is true. BlackRock wants to get as much XRP as they can. They want to use Ripple in their machine, and they're spending $9 trillion over the next 4 to 5 years to get it all. Also, the history is on display. We do know that BlackRock is looking to buy $9 trillion, and there is a crypto rumor that all of that money will go into the XRP system. I want to give away a lot of XRP before we go into more detail about this video, because the next 12 hours could really make people who hold on to XRP multimillionaires. Yes, we are giving away more than 50,000 XRP. Sign up and do a transactional uphold. We will also give you up to $100 in free money that you can use to buy as much cryptocurrency as you want on that site through a uphold again. To say that up to $100 and join the $50,000 prize draw, all you have to do is honestly tap the like button. Get notified when new videos are added to the channel. And most importantly, share this movie. You can sign up, keep using my link in the description, and make a purchase. Once it's done, you'll be entered into the giveaway, and the winner will get $100 worth of crypto that they can use to keep their big XRP bag. So with that out of the way, let's get to it. Bitcoin has now surpassed 100,000. XRP experienced a small drop, but it's now officially over, and we're seeing a huge rise in the amount of XRP in margin cap or even price. As an example, XRP has been rebounding since the last 12 hours after a major drop. It is up 6% in the last 12 to 24 hours and over 36% in the last 7 days. I mean, we're back to the levels where we're about to break through XRP's all-time high of $3.40, but what makes things exciting is this, and it took me a lot of research and chart analysis to figure it out. To get there, XRP could be $3.20 in the next 12 hours, and a big bullish breakout triangle is setting the stage for a rocket ride to $54.19 by the end of the week. Additionally, if you guys missed it, there were some reports late last night saying that if XRP broke the $2.25 mark, it would likely easily rise to an all-time high, which it did. As a result, you can see that all the TA we've done over the last few days have come to the same conclusion. The price of XRP will go $3.40 above the all-time high within the next 24 hours, which is also where we think it will go in the next couple of weeks for the price to rise to at least several $100s. Also, let's not forget that the Bank of America officially announced a great relationship with Ripple Labs. This means that we can assume that soon enough, the whole price system for the Bank of America will be lowered, and the Bank of America will start using Ripple, which just ends the use of XRP records and the use of XRP to pay for things. As you can see in this tweet, Bank of USA has said that it will work with Ripple Labs. They will soon be able to pay for everything with XRP. But this video is going to be mostly about how much XRP costs. Instead of talking about how much XRP costs, let's talk about how much banks and other big businesses like JP Morgan, BlackRock, and Wells Fargo pay for it. Because we have heard numbers from $1 to $10 to $100 to $10,000 to $35 and even $35, $10,000, $10,000, $10,000, and at one point I heard thousands of dollars. This is a strange one because it has shown $1 million per XRP from its meaty. To make modern video though, we need to narrow that down to a more reasonable and understandable range. That's between $10,000 and $35,000 as XRP showed, but not by Twitter experts or with the help of influencers by a real, trustworthy source. That's a major project capitalist company, investment friends, that's basically buying XRP for themselves. They've done the research, and the company that kept doing research in this area is Vail Hill Capital One. One of the biggest crypto venture capital firms with its dealings. When director Jimmy Val talks about XRP, he's not talking about you guys because that would be crazy. Instead, Jimmy Valley is talking about how XRP will likely be priced between $10,035 and $0.001 because it will be used all over the world, not just by businesses and banks, but also by big banks and governments, or at the very least as part of price systems like FedNow. FedNow is a payment service run by the Federal Reserve of the United States. This is really going to use the XRP system to make the blockchain part of their charge device work. What he really meant, Jimmy Val, was that if more countries started to do this and all of them would eventually decide to sell bills using XRP, then the price of those bills would go through the roof from $10,000 to $35,000. Again, I'm going to play the clip for you, so pay close attention. This is mostly for your honest view. It will happen, say, a month after the law goes into effect. Yes, we agree that the SEC case is the last piece of the legal puzzle that needs to be put together, and that would be fixed. But there are a number of ways that it could also be fixed by the law coming in over the top. We understand that it's getting close, though. After saying impending, I would be shocked if we were still in the SEC lawsuit in 3 months. I think the situation around the world is such that we will need a solution like XRP for liquidity purposes sooner rather than later. So the question is, okay, we've solved it magically. Where does the fee go? There is a good chance that it is a positive double-digit number. By now, you should know that I think it immediately goes up to a $10 or $20. For me, the fact that there is almost a deal to be made is the wild card. As a neutral asset that can be traded between central banks to move one type of fiat currency to another type of fiat currency. Most of the big banks and countries want XRP to act as a border between different types of foreign currency. Those events would bring us back to what we had been talking about before. It's the kind of money we're given to cover everything. And I think you're looking at a chance that XRP could settle on payment. This would happen right away for somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000 a coin. Yes, you already know that our lives will be different or the same. I don't know, it might be a little exclusive. Okay, now that you guys have heard this, let's change our minds again about the XRP stay and not just be aware of it. I mean, this right here is a big deal because it's important for TA. These are all the facts that prove that every 800 days we have a big smash in and that we have now reached that 800-day mark. But what I want to draw attention to is the XRP record, which shows the rate for XRP that is expected during the bull run. The real price is $983.29 for XRP, over $1,872.81 for the CTF token, and $724.94.94.94 for XLM. I'm shopping for extra every day in this case. Let's move on to the accept your record. The TTIP token is the best one to use with your record or DeFi token, but it's at the point where you accept the record and the Polygon chain. And you can see that we've been calling the tape pretty well. We said there's a good chance there will be a retracement and then a main breakout. That was the exact point where I told you guys that the path would go back. After this, there will be a prime rise. And it kind of points right there. I want to let you guys know that we are going to get those 2 bars, just like we do every time before another major breakout. As expected, things are going as planned. Personally, I think this is what will turn people into multimillionaires. Just look at the total quantity and what it means. This is the first part of our plan for payment benefits. This isn't real, guys. In theory, this is the first cashback device ever made. One example is MasterCard, which has something like a 1,000 point price praise machine. Well, the current buying and selling fund is that payment praise tool for the XRP ledger in all of crypto. I have actually been doing a lot of study, and many analysts